And you know, look, crypto market, you're going to look back one day and say, market's telling me one thing, right? The thermometer, the gauge outside's telling me this is great, great news, great everything. But inside, or when I step outside, the thermometer says it, but when I step outside, I'm seeing the crypto market got hit again. Bitcoin was 7,400, went down to 6,400, 63. Litecoin was 68, went down to 55 again. Well, but the thermometer said, thermometer being good news, I think we're going to look back one day and we're going to say to ourselves, well, I'm not, but I'm doing this video for other people, okay? You look back and say, the writing was on the wall. How the hell, you know, I understand the market wasn't reflecting that, but damn it, the writing was on the wall. I'm not willing to let this slip away, sell off because I'm nervous and scared. I took a chance last year, especially. I got in really in 2016, added some more Bitcoin to my portfolio at the time. And then started adding a bit more when Cliff High's thing was just nailing stuff. 2017 rolls around. Then I'm switching that out, getting into altcoins and Veritasium, got my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Ridiculous. That party hasn't ended. I don't believe so. So I'm patiently waiting. Doing my little trade stuff on the side. And then I got my hodl bag. My big hodl bag versus trading small bag. I don't want to risk losing if I were to do the opposite, make a bad trade or something, you know? And, you know, anyways, it's more good news. Matter of fact, hang on one second. So we have, I was just going to mention real quick. First of all, what the story's about. U.S. Senate confirms new pro-crypto Security and Exchange Commissioner Elad Roisman. 36 years old, I believe they said he is. 37, excuse me. Was confirmed. Anyway, so this is good news. But even in this bear market that we've seen, I follow people from Twitter, other YouTube channels, TradingView, you name it. And there's only one group that's been busting my bizzalls for months that has done well in this bear market. And I think to myself, when the market goes from a bear to a bull, these guys are probably going to be God mode. But it's not cheap. Their subscription is $300 a month. However, I was just in their Slack channel, which I'm a member of. I'm a member of their thing. And I'm chatting with people in there. We're having a little discussion. And I'm looking back at some of the calls. I mean, they just made recently, in a very short period of time, $1,000 per Bitcoin. If you owned 1,000, you know, if you had a couple of Bitcoin and you did their trade, you would have ended up with $2,000 more dollars. You know, and we're talking roughly 6,000 something Bitcoin. So, you know, turning 12 or 13,000 into 15 kind of a thing, or add $2,000 to it. In like no time. They've had other good calls. So I'm actually going to do this for free for them right now. I'm gonna promote them right now because, you know, I had my other trade call group with Trader J. Went silent for a while because market was in bear. He wanted to see like 11,000 something Bitcoin before he felt comfortable giving more calls. These guys were actually like, Joe, you know, we're giving calls. Why can't he, kind of aggravated with me, actually, because people are complaining to them too. At the time, I'm talking months ago. But as you may know, I've taken my trade call group, no longer doing that, with Telegram with Jay, as I've said, and everybody in there, I'm like, these are the guys. I actually paid a couple of different times for the people in the trade call group. Mine, he's going to come over here and show you some of the stuff that they can do. And they're posting and updating everybody. So he's still posting my trade call group every now and then. But if you want like the full, thing, I would recommend these guys. They're really, really good. But again, it's not cheap. But at the same time, I'm $300 a month. If they give a trade call, put a little bit of money in it so that you can get it back, because they get stopped out sometimes. They analyze it. All right, let's get back in, or let's move to another coin. Boom. Forget those losses. Those are nothing. We just made, 3 times what that little, loss was in the in a bad call, so to speak. I'm in there. I'm watching what they're doing constantly. So I'm going to put on the screen before I read this article to you, because they deserve it. These guys, came to me. We had a little bit of beef actually at one point in time, and I'm like, look, we just want what's right for everybody. Like, we're all in this together. We're all trying to do good in crypto. But I've watched a lot of trade call groups come and go, and ours got a little slow towards the end there. Not even towards the end, halfway through. And Jay wasn't comfortable giving out calls. Meanwhile, these guys were and still are. And to be fair, they've been killing it pretty well. So here's their site. It's thecryptoschool.io, and you can go to /trade. thecryptoschool.io/trade. It's also in my description box of my videos, because I just left it there. All my videos have it because they just do well, and I don't get in every single trade because I don't have time sometimes doing all this stuff. I stuck at my day job and Patreon and videos and everything else, but I've gotten to some that they've given and got stopped out on one. Did pretty okay on the other, actually 3 I think I did. So just good guys, man. They're taking people to the next level. So anyways, on to the wherever I put the article. Where's my article? Here it is. Got about 500,000 tabs open. So EthereumWorldNews.com. U.S. Senate confirms new pro-crypto SEC Commissioner Elad Roisman. The United States Senate confirmed Elad Roisman as a member of the Securities and Exchange Commission during the session of September 5th, 2018. The decision completes the 5 required members to complete all seats within the commission. Mr. Roisman, 37 years old, was confirmed as commissioner after serving for several years as chief counsel at the U.S. Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs. Roisman, a Republican candidate, was nominated to the Senate by the White House, during the month of June. Subsequently, on August 23rd, 2018, the Senate Banking Committee approved the nomination, and yesterday he was confirmed. So there's a little bit more to this. A lot more to it. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to put the link up for you to read. The point here, as Lindsey Williams used to say, listen to their buzzwords. Here we go. Roisman, not a Democrat, a Republican, Trump, White House Republican candidate, was nominated to the Senate by who? The White House. By the White House. Who's running the White House? Donald Trump. And this guy's pro-crypto? Are you possibly seeing some little darts? No, I shouldn't say darts. Let me retract that. Are you seeing some little coincidences? Pro this, Trump, okay, pro that, and it's cryptos. I'm thinking all of us crypto-tards are going to be happy with how Trump handles things. I'm not willing to relinquish my cryptos because I'm scared off right now. No. I think I can see the writing on the wall, and I'm willing to wait a few years like I initially said. Not a few, several years. When I initially started really getting into this, which was, in all fairness, early last year, when I went, okay, my YouTube channel is changing. News is one thing, that's cool. I'm going to have to split it off into crypto and news. And sometimes when crypto is all exciting, I'm doing a lot more crypto than news, videos. But even then, I said this is going to be several years out. It's only been a year since most people got in. A lot of people got in towards the latter part of 2017 right now, but a year ago. So call it a year and a half for me, roughly, as far as really getting into this stuff. And then a lot of you guys follow me along. Hey, Joe, and I made some interesting friends and connections and acquaintances, and it's really cool. It's really exciting. But what would be more exciting, I know, would be much higher crypto prices. Get us back to the 400 billion market cap. Can we get there? We are playing around the low 200s, right? I understand. But if you look at all the other times before it got all exciting in crypto, so prior to 2017, you saw extended wait times. Litecoin, $39 down to $3. Sideways, 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 sideways. Oh, it's never coming back. It's finished. $3. Where's it at today? 55, 56, wherever it's at. From $3, that's not bad, is it? Of course, I didn't get in at 3. I was in most of my stuff, I think, at the time anyways, back then was in my 30s, $30 range, 30 something, high 30s, early, low 40s. So I'm willing to take this chance because I believe what's coming. I can see the writing on the wall, the confirmation, the Senate, this guy, whatever committee he was on, whatever. Now he's Security and Exchange Commissioner. Like, how much more good news has to punch us in the face? Stop looking at the price every day and look at, well, what's the system going to look like? Could you imagine being stuck on your screen looking at Amazon when it was $1, $1.02? Oh, it's 98 cents. Make it to $1.20. Yeah, keep going. Oh, it's back down to $1.10. Like, could you imagine that? And then you like just take a little peek out in the future, 15 years or so. Oh my God, it's $1,700, and here I was like with a magnifying glass and a fine-tooth comb, you know. $1.10. No, you invest in stuff to wait till later on in life to capitalize on it and say, hey, pat on the back, a little applause for myself. Yes, I got into some good stuff. Some failures, but I got into some good ones too. We just started with crypto. Literally. I mean, really. But Bitcoin's been out since 2009. I know. But the world has really just gotten started, barely. It's still ground floor, I'm telling you. This is great news. And there's going to be more great news because it's been like nonstop. And the fact that the White House wanted him, he's a Republican. Me likey. Take care.